एंड आई थिंक जैसा आप कल आई सेंट यू दैट अमेरिका वॉश योर एस जो है वो वीडियो, दोनों देसिया है वो, उन्हें तो जो जेटियो का
हाँ
जो है उन्हें तो हैदराबादी है, you know, his
हाँ हाँ
parents
हाँ
were Hyderabadi and all. And the other guy, I'm not sure who he is, but he's also a Desi. So,
अमेरिकन पाकिस्तानी
yes, yes, they are not speaking in Urdu, see, complete
राइट
English. So I think we can also do that. I think the more we do, the more it becomes better. And I
श्योर
really liked watching that. कि भाई, it was hilarious. So मैं बोला, I should share it with you. So did you like it?
नहीं नहीं श्योर या डेफिनेटली इट वाज गुड
Yeah. So and he's like an inspiration. So what's his name? Mehdi, I guess, right? Uh,
यस यस यस
yeah. So like being from Hyderabad specifically because we are from the same exact place, and
ओके
usually Hyderabadis follow the same pattern of doing degrees and going for masters and then just doing a job. And a few of them, I would say 10% of them go into businesses and they make it huge in businesses. But apart from that, I think 90% just follow the trend. They go and they just settle down and uh, it's just the usual thing. Nobody
राइट
explores new avenues like what we see with Mehdi. So that is something inspiring, and I think those are the examples which should stand out. And he has worked hard, and he's one of the, I think, best journalists in the world now. Uh,
राइट राइट
and the counters he provides and even in any debates. So it's mind-boggling, like getting that point at that moment of time in that hot moment. I think it's very critical, and it shows how capable you are.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, he has some very good, like you mentioned, debates as well. Very interesting and absolutely, you can say, doesn't back down and he is able to keep up with whatever is being discussed.
Right. And actually, not being timid, looking at the high-profile person in front of him, whoever he is debating. That
Yes.
is very, it takes a lot of guts and it takes a presence of mind at that very moment, because you could be overwhelmed at that point and you can forget a lot of points, right? Even if you had it before the meeting starts, because that
Right.
happens, you're human. It happens and you can forget points. But I've seen a number of videos where he holds his own and he does it very well. So any journalists or any influencer you follow or you have been inspired by?
Um, not in particular, but I don't follow anyone specifically. I asked you to share with me some profiles. So,
Right,
but whatever comes, I watch and I like his talks and his ability to speak. Shashi Tharoor, about
right.
India and everything.
Yeah,
He is also has that same thing, and he speaking in front of Britishers, he kind of openly says against them, whatever happened earlier, and he defends the country pretty well. So, and of course, his speaking style and his thing, it's really good, and
right.
it's very, as you said, similarly, he holds his own, he gets his points out, and at big levels, not just at small places.
Right. Shashi Tharoor is a very intellect person, and the words that he says, and I haven't seen all of his videos, but I have seen a few of them. Like as you mentioned, he rightly defends the country, especially when he is on tours or any like in specifically in the UK. I think I've seen a couple of videos where he was questioned, which was the questions were, I would say, not really, they were actually targeting the country, like they wanted to get some words out of him, but still he held his own, and he answered very eloquently and very professionally. So yeah, I think he is I think he is very educated, first of all, and
Yes.
his speaking skills are way above other politicians in India. So yeah, one of the best, I would say. But in journalism, I would say there are a few of them who stand out, right? In Hindi journalism, I would say Abhisar Sharma, one of the guys
Mhm.
who is very, because Kuch Bhi Dekh Lena is another thing. Is seeing everybody. There are a lot of people who drive the story or the narrative of the government of what they want to show. So you can't just watch everybody. You have to see the journalists who are neutral, who are being
True,
authentic,
true.
and who are showing the picture as it is, rather than supporting any one side. Because if you're
Yes.
if you're looking at a picture from one side, then it is just unreliable news, right? You have to take
True.
it from each side, even if you are not supporting that side. You just have to take it. You have to understand what's the matter going on, and then as a person, as an individual, we can decide what is right and what is wrong, right? Because
True.
there are some news channels which are completely biased. So
Yeah.
watching those, and apart from that, they are just so noisy, and uh, just creating pollution and all that debates. You might know there are so many memes on social media
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's better to watch a few of the journalists. You get the proper news, and even uh, I would say, like, international news. I usually watch Al Jazeera for international
Same
news and
here.
stuff.
Yes, yes,
So
same here.
it's backed by the Khatri government, and mostly you'll see they are neutral, and they'll show everything from either side. So I think that's one of the best. Uh, yeah, these are a couple of, and on YouTube you have the Deshbhakt, and
Mm-hmm.
that person, he also does it very well, like being neutral and showing it from all angles. So yes, and an influencer, I would say there is Dhruv Radi. He shows the
Yeah,
clear
true,
picture
Ravi.
as well. So I think following these people and these news channels would give you a clear picture of what's going on, rather than just scrolling on the TV.
No, true, true, absolutely. No, I also really like Al Jazeera, and I have Prime Amazon Fire Stick with me in Hyderabad. So Al Jazeera comes on it, and during the peak of the Iran-US war, I always, obviously online on social media is there, but my for TV, I always watched Al Jazeera. Whatever has been going on, the live news, and also they have a couple of good shows. And there is this one influencer who, Basal Ghazi, if you know, I think he's from um, Qatar or Jordan, but basically he creates good interactive stories, regarding history,
Okay.
especially Islamic history. Like for example, he clarifies, in the world, in the textbooks, you have a English person who invented so and so, but in reality, the Arabs did it way before them, during the Islamic Golden Age or even before that. So it's a very, if you don't follow him, I'll share his page with you.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
he shares a very, knowledge, very interactively and very fun, in a fun way.
Hmm.
And so more recently, he has been coming with Al Jazeera. So I think, I don't know if he was already with them or they hired him recently, but he has been coming with them. He has been sharing news, officially with them. So Al Jazeera is good. I really like his videos and his, the way he presents them, the presentation. And he's pretty new. I think hardly 1 year or maximum 2 years back he started. but he gained momentum in recent months, especially after he launched an app, and then basically he made more and more engaging videos, and then I think he
Right.
also got married quite recently.
Uh-huh. So yeah, actually, I think
So
news channels they usually have freelancers, I guess, more than contractual basis.
yeah,
Uh,
हो सकता है.
Anything which relates to that freelancer's content, they'll call him and they'll make a video with those with them. So I think they have more like freelancers than employees, I would say, apart from the anchors and stuff. So, like for example, in the as you mentioned, U.S. Iran war, I my two go-to news channels were obviously first was Al Jazeera, and the second was due to his complete and in-depth analysis. Because these influencers, or I would say, uh, uh, independent journalists, they do a lot of
Right.
in-depth research and then present the facts.
Yes.
So that is
True.
very
True.
good. Like I because I wanted to listen in my own native language during a lunch or a dinner when I'm relaxing. So I used to follow Deshbhakt. I still follow him for other certain topics. But during the Iran US war, which is still ongoing, but has taken a back seat in India because of the
Right.
protests till yesterday, till I
Uh-huh.
think 2 days before. So
Yes.
I used to hear him for his perspective, and he was showing neutrally from all sides. So that was really nice to understand and to get all in-depth knowledge of what's going on practically on the field. Uh,
Right.
yeah, so Deshbhakt has been really good. And coming back to what we were discussing about Mehdi, the fields which people choose
Yes.
is, from our part of the country in India. It's like we follow the herd. We follow like people who
Uh-huh.
are just who have done this. Like if our parents have done this, we will also do this. And if
Yes.
some friend has done this, we will also just follow it. And that's what the mentality is, I think, 80 to 90%. So I think we need
Right.
to think, as they say, out of the box. And
Mm-hmm.
not even out of the box. We have to climb out of the box completely and find some different avenues, because
Right.
when you follow the herd, you're making the actual field saturated as well. And then
Yes.
there is a lot more competition than you think. So you just got to take a leap of faith and look for other avenues which can make the same amount of money, or obviously even more as well. So
Right. True. True. Yeah, definitely. As we mentioned in our, our earlier episodes, that we also used to sing the same way back in the kingdom. Our father were on jobs, alhamdulillah, pretty good jobs. So, and we liked those perks. So we were like, okay, fine. We also will kind of do something like that.
I would like to
But
add here that we never knew there was another life apart from that. Like we
no,
were only
exactly.
thinking that we had become very narrow-minded because we didn't have people. That wasn't something bad, but it is how it is. When you're living in a family and you're enjoying everything, you think that is the only thing that is the way of
Yes.
life, right? So you need to
True.
socialize with people who are in different fields. Then you understand that
Right.
this is not the only thing that is there to be done. There are many other things that can be done. So yeah,
Yes. Yes.
continue.
Right. No, exactly. Back then, because there was no social media, the only thing that was there, even Facebook came, after we came back. And like me, after coming to India only, I got like I, kind of started using it more often and everything. But s- especially, in today's day and age with so many, you have x.com or Twitter, and then you have Instagram and Facebook and everything, and basically, because of these, um, what can you say, platforms, the news has been spreading so widely and so easily, and it's reaching everyone. And they're using these platforms itself. There are so many things that have come up that you can do. Whether it's just reposting something, whether it's collaborations, and paid partnerships. So especially after this, so many things have opened up. Back then, obviously, a lot of general or you can say businesses were still there, opportunities were there. Like, and again, the thing was, ke, अरे क्यों मतलब कि वी वर काइंड ऑफ आई थिंक इन अ वे अफ्रेड एज वेल कि अरे ये क्यों करना लाइक व्हाई टू टेक द रिस्क व्हाई टू डू दैट करके बट alhamdulillah now that we have grown up and then we have opened up to these different views and there's so much ease in today's day and age okay, we are also like, fine, this is actually something we can do. We should pursue this. Definitely there, being an entrepreneur, there are a lot of difficulties, but once you pass them, then it's a really good thing. All of it has its own perks, you can say.
Right. I think the platform has been set by our elders.
Yeah.
They have
Yes.
given us a good platform to, spring up from here. Right. So I think we shouldn't let it go to waste now. That's what the aim is because they didn't have the luxury of such a platform when they were, I think, younger. So that's what my parents always tell us that now you have the platform. You can you shouldn't relax by looking at the platform, but we sometimes do. It's just human nature,
Yeah.
I would say that. But we need to tighten up, and we need to benefit from this platform, and grow exponentially from here. At least
Yes.
try so that we can reach somewhere better than where we are right now, right? So the main important thing is to utilize what platform has been provided to you by your own elders, whatever it may be a comfortable position, or it may be any position, because they have done their own sacrifices and got you here. Now you have to
Yes.
take it from here. So yes, I think this is what others have taken the advantage, and now it's our turn
Mhm.
that how we
Yes.
can utilize this and get up to our potential and fulfill that.
Absolutely. And just a point I remembered, get up to our potential. You rightly mentioned we get so much distracted and we procrastinate a lot. I remember when in 10th, like we mentioned in our earlier episodes, 8th standard, we started tuitions together. And it was in 10th, I think. I think it was your father or it was someone else of
Hmm.
that school. I think it was your father who mentioned to him, that, Asim has the potential, but he is lazy. And because I used to get marks, वैसा नहीं, लेकिन I don't know who it was. Probably it was your dad because
No,
more
no,
times
I
he
don't think
obviously.
so. My father would, because he is very encouraging kind of a person. He wouldn't say something negative. Mostly he will say positive things.
No, no, sorry. I'm not saying in a negative way, in an encouraging way. Basically, what he meant is that I can get better marks. And Alhamdulillah, I remember, first semester of 10th standard until the boards, my marks increased gradually, and boards I got 92 or something.
Hmm.
So what he meant was that bhai, he has the potential. Asim has the potential. He just needs to focus more. That was the thing. Again, I'm not sure whether it was your father or whether it was another friend
Right.
of that or someone, but someone who knows, who knew me and who saw me
Personally,
and
right,
who spent
right. Was close.
personally. So, right, was close. So, 10th standard, I remember, first semester two boards, my marks increased. You, mashallah, I think your scores were pretty good from the beginning itself. But me in the first semester, it was just okay, decent, I think. And then I
Mhm.
remember in the pre finals, I got 70 something. Then finals board exam, I scored 92. So that is what I'm saying. In an encouraging way, whoever it was who commented, he said the thing, Asim has the potential, mashallah, but then he needs to focus. And that's the thing. Even today, I will say, I need to focus. But also one more thing that happens, कि एक साथ 3-4 काम आगे भी तो, I kind of, get behind one or the other things. For example, our own episodes, I need to schedule, plan a day in such a way that 1 hour for this, 1 hour for this. Again, unfortunately, I'm not able to do that. I'm working towards it. I think if I do
Right.
that, then everything can be done, because I think 1 hour per, whatever work is there, whatever venture is there, I think that would be sufficient. But वही है कि I need to properly plan the day, schedule कि भाई ठीक है ये time से ये time पर ये करना है, and then so on so forth. In that way, then I think definitely, inshallah, I can do. So
Right.
again, not in a negative way, in an encouraging way. कि भाई he has the potential, he can do it करके. Alhamdulillah, I did. I got
Absolutely.
92. That was
Absolutely.
a very happy thing.
Yeah, because criticism is required as well. If not
Yes.
criticism, then I think it's difficult to grow as well. So constructive criticism is always welcome, because I think one more thing is it shouldn't be in a way, because back in our place there are a lot of people who try to criticize in a way which is a negative manner. So I think we should avoid that
Mm-hmm.
kind of things. There's a word, sarcastic way. So I think it shouldn't be criticism in a sarcastic way, which could hurt the other person. It can be in a constructive way, which can, as you rightly mentioned, it has at least got the fire in you that, I need to get up to my potential, and which led you to get those marks, whoever that person might have
Yes,
been who
exactly.
put that fire in you.
Yeah, yeah.
But there was that ignition that was required, and that helped.
Yes,
So
yes.
I think that is a good thing. And yeah, like as you mentioned, for your scheduling of the day as well, you mentioned that you're working towards it. If you have that consciously in your mind that you're working towards something, then that's the best, rather than being stalled at one place, and actually
Mm-hmm.
knowing that you're not doing this right. And because your mind will not be quiet, once you know that you're procrastinating, you are putting some work, some actually important work, you're just pushing it
Right.
aside, then our mind is wired in such a way that it will not let us rest. It will again and again remind us that you are putting this on the side. So
Right, right.
at least if we have got that in our mind that I'm working towards it, I'm actually taking steps. Every other day it could be tiny steps, but these are steps that could help me, get my day to a better schedule. So I think that is movement in the positive direction, and hopefully we
Yes,
can
yes.
put those small efforts and get it to where our schedule needs to be.
Sure, absolutely. Inshallah.
Inshallah. So this has been informative. Let's close this for now, and I'll see you tomorrow again
Right. Yeah,
with
see
another
you
episode.
tomorrow. No, I was just mentioning the good news, the protest has not ended, but it has,
Absolutely, yeah. I think we skipped that. We were so involved
yeah, yeah,
in the journalists that we
yeah,
skipped
yeah.
it. But yeah, that is the power of the youth of this
Outcome,
country, I would say,
yes, exactly.
we never think that we can do anything in front of such huge powers. But when people come in the thousands, and I think the entire world, all the Indians, wherever they are, everyone was supporting and rooting for
Yes,
this to happen, and
right.
then it went through. So this is the power of the people, I would say. And for every negative thing in our country, I think the people need to come together, and everything will get streamlined. So this is, I think, the win
Exactly.
for the people of the country.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Chalo then, we'll meet tomorrow,
Okay.
inshallah.
Take care. Allah Hafiz.
You too. Allah Hafiz.
Like, share, and don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Instagram as well. Drop a comment with the topics you'd like us to discuss in the future, and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye bye.